Have you ever gone out of your way to help someone, only to realize later that they barely remember it? You supported them when they needed you. You listened when nobody else would. You sacrificed your time, energy, and attention. Yet when the situation changed, it was as if none of it ever happened. Why do people forget kindness so quickly? And why does it hurt more than we expect? The answer reveals something uncomfortable about human nature. Imagine carrying someone's burdens for months, being there during their worst moments, answering late-night messages, offering advice, giving second chances, helping them stand when they couldn't stand on their own. Then one day, you make a single mistake, or you simply stop giving, and suddenly, all the kindness you showed seems to disappear from their memory. One disappointment outweighs 100 acts of support. And that's when many people realize a painful truth. Not everyone remembers kindness the way we hope they will. One of the darker aspects of human psychology is that people often adapt quickly to good treatment. What once felt special eventually becomes expected. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation, the tendency for people to become accustomed to positive experiences over time. At first, your kindness feels valuable, but after enough repetition, it begins to feel normal. And once something becomes normal, people stop noticing it. Think about it. Most people don't constantly appreciate the floor beneath their feet, not because it isn't important, but because it's always there. In a similar way, consistent kindness can become invisible. The more reliable you are, the more people may start viewing your efforts as something they naturally deserve. And here's where it becomes even more painful. Human beings tend to remember negative experiences more strongly than positive ones. Psychologists often refer to this as negativity bias. A single disappointment can sometimes have more emotional impact than dozens of positive interactions. That's why one argument can suddenly overshadow years of support. Not because your kindness had no value, but because the brain pays extra attention to perceived threats, losses, and negative events. There's another uncomfortable truth. Some people appreciate kindness, others simply consume it. They value what you provide rather than who you are. And once the benefits disappear, their appreciation disappears with them. But here's something important to remember. The value of your kindness is not determined by someone else's memory. A good action does not become meaningless because another person forgot it. Their inability to appreciate it does not erase the fact that it mattered. What people remember is often a reflection of their perspective, not your worth. You eventually realize how quickly people forget your kindness. But you also realize something else. Kindness should never be confused with a contract. Not everyone will remember. Not everyone will be grateful. Not everyone will give back what you gave. And that's why true kindness requires wisdom. Continue being kind, but pay attention to who values it. Because the people worth keeping in your life won't just remember your kindness when they need it. They'll remember it when they no longer do.